Welcome to another session on the study day journey. Now, how are you doing? We are on the day 17 and we are in that stage when we are talking about making our sentences more effective and impactful. Because what we want to communicate, what we want to transfer to the other persons or the listeners has to be worded very carefully. Our words have to be selected in the best possible manner. So let us look into what is the next color or that our verbs can wear when we want to talk about now. Okay? Join me in the session to look into now. Welcome to the discussion on the X factor called time, the X factor of the sentences. So we are going to learn today how to define now in our sentences, how to make our verbs stand true to the definition of now. Now, yesterday on day 16, we discussed on present tense, that is also now, but in a different way. Now, today we are going to discuss on what is happening now. What is continuously happening as we are talking to each other, as we are listening to each other. Yes? So this tense in English language is referred to as present continuous tense. What is happening right now? Okay? So shall we start learning with slides? Let us learn with slides and look into how do we define, what is it called? What is present continuous? What is its structure? And what are the things we must keep in mind when we are talking about what is happening now? Let's begin learning. And now we're going to talk on the present continuous tense. Look at the word continuous. Earlier we had only simple present, but simple and that's present tense. Just simple. Now here you have the word continuous, something that adds continuity, something that's happening over and over again. It is happening right now. Now what are we doing right now? We are talking, we are watching, we are listening, we are learning. Okay? It's happening now. So present continuous tense refers to action or situations that are going on at the moment of speaking. Right? So as we speak, whatever is happening, and when we describe that, it takes the shade of or the color of present continuous tense. Let's look at little more in detail. So the present moment. He is writing. Here you see the verb write has taken the suffix ing. So ing gets added to the verb, and you can see another thing that there is the helping verb is. So here the main verb needs the support of the state of being words or the auxiliary verbs or the helping verbs, right? So he is writing his diary. Similarly, look at the second one. She is practicing the guitar. Practice becomes practicing, and the helping verb is. I am working as a company's chief. You remember, I and am always go together. Okay, so if there is I and in the present continuous form, I is followed by am, and the verb work takes ing as the suffix. It gets added. Then they are walking. It is raining. Is an ing with rain. Now here, if you can check, the pronouns he, she, and it, they take is. Okay, so present continuous, it takes these pronouns are followed by is along with ing form of the verb, and then I always, as usual, follows is followed by am, and here you can see they are walking. The verb, the helping verb are. It's not is here. Why? Because they means a group. It's not one, singular. He, she, it is singular. So they take is verb which is singular. Now they, we, you, these take the verb are, the helping verb are. Okay? In present continuous forms. Now similarly, if you're using the other verb, nouns such as mother is working, father is watching, brother is playing. Now Similarly, if you take plurals, brothers are playing, sisters are watching, students are learning, right? So the singular nouns take is and along with the ing form of the verb in present continuous form. He, she, it, and the other singular nouns. I takes am always, okay? I takes am. We, they, you take are. They and we are plural, and so they take are. So when you're talking about you, it can refer to one person or it can refer to many also. You are watching this, you all are watching this, okay? Now, the pronoun you is always followed by are, be it referring to one person or many, okay? So let's look at the next slide. So after the present moment now, we use present continuous when we are talking about a period of limited duration between 2 points of time. Okay, between 2 points of time. Look at this. She is living in Jaipur. Now, it is talking about present, but then she went to Jaipur some time ago and will presumably leave in some time later. So, it's not that she is permanently staying there. Then, the next one, Ria is working as an intern now. She's working as an intern now, but she soon might become or get promoted or get into a permanent job, right? Look at the next one. Here, we're talking about using present continuous when we express the idea that an event is of a limited duration. Look at the example. The international school is looking for dynamic and experienced teachers. Now here we are using present continuous. Why? Because there is a search, okay? The search is going on, but it will stop after some time. So once they get dynamic and experienced teachers, they will stop looking for further people, right? Similarly, the printer is not working properly. It's not working now. It will definitely be repaired and start working. All these things, concepts will be more clear when you start using it in your sentences, okay? So anytime, please pause the video, look back, go back again, check the concepts or the situations that are being discussed, and then try making your own sentences. Yes, now let us go to the next slide where we are going to look at the structure of present continuous sentences, right? We've already looked at the simple present sentences. Now look at what is different here. I've already told you about the helping verb and the ing form. Let's look at the positive sentence. I am taking the pen. Okay. He is taking the pen. She is taking the pen. It is taking the pen. Now, if we use the pronouns we, they, it becomes we are taking the pen. They are taking the pen. You are taking the pen. So, I is followed by am. He, she, it is followed by is. We, they, you are followed by are. But all these three different situations, the verb takes the ing along with the helping verb, right? So am plus take plus ing, is plus take plus ing, are plus take plus ing. Take, you can just keep changing the verbs and you will find out how easy it is. Now look at the next form, the question. So here, same thing. The verb, which was the second word in the positive sentences, in questions, the same verb becomes the first word. So in questions, the sentence begins with the question word. Are you taking? Are we taking? Are they taking? Okay, these three take are plus the verb with ing. Then, is he taking? Is he taking? Is it taking? Am I taking? Right? Am I taking part in this 30-day challenge? Right? So, look at the negative construction. I am not taking. I'm not taking. Okay? You, we, they are not taking. Here, the negative sentence. So, am goes with not. And same, the verb takes ing. Then, you, we, they take are plus not. So are and not, in short, they are called, it becomes aren't. You aren't taking, we aren't taking, they aren't taking. Similarly, he, she, it. He is not taking, is not becomes isn't. He isn't taking, she isn't taking, it isn't taking. Right? My friend isn't taking. Students aren't taking. Right? So please remember this the structure. So present tense, it has only the basic form of verb, right? I take, you take, she takes, he takes, it takes. But in present continuous, the verb takes the help of the helping verb is, am, are, and verb also changes its form by taking the suffix of ing. Please always check the spelling, the change in the spelling when it takes ing. Take is, the spelling is take, but when it takes ing, the e is omitted and it becomes taking. But no difference in the pronunciation. Take, taking. Right? Now let's look at the next slide, which is going to talk about some of the things, some of the verbs that we must keep in mind, which do not go in present continuous tense. Okay? Let's look at the slide. Now this slide, it gives us information on the different kinds of verbs which generally do not go well in the present continuous. So verbs of perception, see, hear. I'm just giving an examples of these. Okay, verbs expressing emotions, love, hate, like, dislike, care. Okay, then mental activity, verbs showing mental activity like agree, believe, guess, imagine, know, right? And then you have non-action verbs like be, have, belong, appear, seem. Okay? Now, when you use these verbs in present continuous, they don't sound proper when they take the ing extension. Okay, so it becomes an incorrect usage. Right? Just look at the example. I am hearing a sound. So this is not a right usage. I can hear a sound. I can hear some sound. It is tasting good. No, we don't use that as. It is tasting good. It tastes good. She is hating black color. So she hates black color. So all these verbs go very well in the present tense. Okay, not in the present continuous tense. Look at the next one. I am having a car. This box is consisting of. I am belonging to. So just to change the form of the verb, and we don't need a helping verb when you change it. Okay, I have a car. This box consists of. I belong to India. Right? Then she is owning a company. She owns a company. I'm realizing it. I realize. Right? So these things we must keep in mind. Some verbs don't sound very good when they are used in present continuous, and then it becomes incorrect usage. Okay, so let's keep this in mind and then use it properly. So the next slide here on your screen is again the passage. Now here, apart from the portion which is highlighted in the light orange, now you have another portion which is highlighted in yellow. Look at that. Right now I am sitting, I am recollecting, I am thinking, and then pouring are, okay, thoughts and words are flowing, almost pouring, right? So you can see this present continuous tense because it is describing what I'm doing at that moment. Okay, I'm sitting, I'm writing, I'm recollecting, I'm thinking, words are flowing, words are pouring, I am preparing, right? So this was just to show you how in a passage you can incorporate present tense, past tense, all the different factors of time to make your passage look more genuine and communicate more meaning. Okay. Welcome back after the learning from slides. Now, let us talk to each other. Yes? Now, slides, we're talking about the rules and regulations that we must keep in mind while using present continuous in our sentences. So, what is the difference? Could you make the difference out? Now, one was, yesterday what we did was present tense, and today what we did was present continuous. Now, both are present, but one is about what exists now, and the other is about what is happening now. I am a teacher, that is existing. Okay, it exists now. There's no denial that it doesn't exist. But as I am a teacher, but what am I doing now? What is happening now? I'm talking to my viewers. We are all listening or talking to each other. We are discussing. So this is happening right now. Okay, so that is what gives or adds continuity to your sentences or your ideas. So when we write paragraphs, you must see that, you can see that when we talk about what exists, what is happening, what happened, and what will happen tomorrow, all these things make a beautiful blend and convey very effectively what we want to talk about, right? Especially you must have seen when somebody describes or talks about themselves. So talk about yourself. How do we begin? We begin first by describing what is existing. What is it? Then, what is happening now? In between, we talk about what happened. I was born. And after some time, we see that people talk into future. What are the plans? I want to become a doctor. I want to become a presenter, right? I want to become a YouTuber. So, everything that you talk most of the time must have a blend of, especially when you describe. So it must have a blend of all the tenses. That is why tenses are very important in making your language effective. Let us check the next slide, which is going to check what we have learned. I'm having two sisters. We have heard this sentence used very often. I'm having two sisters. You remember the rule? In present continuous, there are some of the verbs which we do not use in present continuous, and having is it comes under the non-action verb. Okay, so instead of saying I'm having two sisters, what is the right one? Yes, that is I have two sisters. Then the next one, she is waiting for you for hours. Okay, I'm not discussing the answers right now. Just give it a reading. She is waiting for you for hours. They are getting up every day at 4 a.m. Myself working in an MNC. You are having a lovely family. I'm feeling that it is going to rain. We are thinking that the time will not be enough. So, please take a moment. Pause the video, try solving these, you can refer to the slides earlier which are talking on the rules, and then please post it in the comments, or please send them to the mail ID mentioned in the description box. And let's now discuss the answers. Next slide. Yes, so we've already discussed the first one. Okay, I am having two sisters. Instead of that, it is the best way of putting that same sentence is I have two sisters in present tense, right? Then she is waiting for you for hours. Now here the actual tense of this sentence we have not discussed yet. It will come in the next video. But then here this is incorrect usage, is waiting. Okay, it should be she has been waiting for you for hours. Okay, look at the next sentence. They are getting up every day at 4 a.m. This is it is a routine. So, present tense. They get up every day at 4 a.m. Next one. Myself working in an MNC. Myself working, what is a better way? I am working in an MNC. Myself is not the right pronoun. Okay, we must use the pronoun I. Next one. You are having a lovely family. Same mistake again. So you are having a lovely family. You have a lovely family. It is a truth. So it must have the present tense. Then I'm feeling that it is going to rain. And again, feel is what kind of a verb? Yes, the one which has got exception. Yes, what is that? Verbs indicating mental action. So, feel. I feel that it is going to rain. The next sentence, I am feeling that it is going to rain. Now, feeling here, what kind of a verb is that? It is, yes, verb describing mental action, okay? So, I feel it is going to rain, right? Or I feel that it is going to rain. So, when that is followed after this verb doesn't take ing. I feel that it is going to rain, or I feel it is going to rain. Then, the next one. We are thinking that the time will not be enough. Again, the same thing. Mental action. We are thinking. We think that the time will not be enough. I have 2 sisters. She's been waiting for you for hours. They get up every day at 4 in the morning. I work in an MNC. You have a lovely family. I feel that it is going to rain. We think that the time will not be enough. So the sentences that you saw just now were some of the common errors that we make while using the present continuous tense. Okay. Now, don't worry, it's not our mother tongue. That is why we are learning. Okay. And it takes little time. And practice every day, you'll be perfect. Now, the small task for today's, the day 17 is, I would love to see all of you commenting in the comment box using present continuous tense. Okay. That's a small task for the day. But the actual task is, I'm putting the link for one of my favorite songs. You will love that song. It's by Carpenters. I'm on top of the world. Okay. I want you to listen to the song and see how beautifully the tenses are built or blended into the song. Yes. So please listen to the song, and as you listen, open the notebook, the second part of the notebook, and just write the sentences that you hear under, segregate them into the sentences on present tense and then sentences on using present continuous tense, right? That's the main task for day 17. Listen to the song, not only this song, whichever song you love to, or any YouTube video that you're watching. Please see when the sentences are in present tense and when they are in present continuous. Make a note of them in the notebook. So when you're going to watch the next video, whichever video you like, please have your notebooks open, the second section where you're going to make note of the sentences in present and present continuous, right? So until I see you in my next video, stay home, stay safe, stay calm. Tell me, what are the tenses of these sentences? Stay home, stay safe, stay calm. What is it? They are present tense. Now say the same sentences in present continuous. I am staying at home. I am staying calm. And I am staying safe. Right? So please, if you like the video, please click like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe the video and please share it with your friends. Thank you.